and Stormy in the house. What's up, everybody? Oh God. Oh, ow. Okay, she didn't like that. That hurt. Get over here. You're supposed to be the star of the show. Nope, she ran away. She ran away. Clawed me a little bit in the process. How's everybody doing today? Welcome, welcome. I think what we're going to do is we'll start out with some Minecraft this morning. Oh, she's still running around. We'll start out with a little bit of Minecraft. We're going to go into a Minecraft React video after we get decent viewership in here. And then I think after that I have something for my son's school to go to. Maybe there's time for like a tiny bit of Diablo at the end of the stream. I don't know. We'll kind of see what we get into and just kind of take things from there. Matt K, hey Prowl, if you throw a cat on a campfire, you get string, just saying. Wow. Did you guys hear? Did you guys hear that? Yes, everybody press that like button, help out the stream, get it discovered by more people. Let's see. Should I leave restream chat up in the corner there? Yeah, why not? How's it going, Angel? Only in Minecraft. Oh, okay. I was worried there for a second. Good morning, everybody. What's the plan for today? You know, that's actually kind of funny. Like, I'm surprised they made it so cats even give, like, cats give a drop when they die in a game. You know what I mean? Out of anything in the game that could drop something, like, that seems like the last thing. Okay, let's see. I don't even know what I want to get into. Old world string was cat gut. Okay. No, wolves do not drop anything upon death. Oh, I remember something I need to do. I do remember it. Let me find... Okay. I need a name tag. Name tag. I'm pretty sure I have some. How do I not have name tags here over here? Or I do have it and I'm just blind and don't see it. We'll go get some. It's fine. I need to do something on Discord real quick. Where is it? Turn this off. In the bottom chest, there are 4 tags. Ah, good catch. Because Attic, one of our stone tier members, let me know that there was an armor stand that she wanted named after her, and she will be the first one. She said Dune Amethyst. Boom. Attic Haunt is here. Apparently, if you drop a cat when it's upside down, it will always land on its feet. But if you give it a bit of a spin as you let it go, they no longer manage to... Okay. Probably not a good thing to share. There's people that try stupid things like that. Cat's known for leaving gifts, so having a plaything upon death makes sense. But it could have made cats drop stuff without death needed. Don't they? I thought they actually do that. Like, like in the morning or something, like after you sleep. Is that only on Java that they do that? What is the flashiest trim for netherite? I don't know. I really don't know. So I don't know. Like one thing I was thinking that maybe we could mess with today. You have to unsit them. Ah, okay, okay. I don't know if I want to mess with this or not. You know, we could. Well, no, we already kind of have everything we need for that. I was thinking we could start gathering like mob farm supplies. I do plan on doing a mob farm pretty soon. I like that I can see that from here. Hot day today, Misaj. How's it going? If you sleep outside with your cats, not sitting, they bring you presents. Uh-huh. I figured that was a Bedrock thing, but I just never done it. I knew it worked in Java, but you know how parity can be sometimes. So I know I want to go do a little bit of diamond mining. I kind of like the idea that we're like slowly filling in the armor stands. It feels like we're accomplishing stuff. Oh, you know what we didn't finish here. We got to start out doing this today. Is we need some more we need more netherite. So maybe that's where we'll start. What do I have right now? We'll bring that with us just so we kind of like have a marker of like what we already have. If you wake up outside smelling like fish, blame the cat. Speaking of blame the cat, my cat is like in there going nuts right now. All right, we're gonna do a little bit of this, and then I think we'll get into something a little bit more creative. We're not gonna like just stay like this isn't just gonna be a mining stream, but it's a good way to start stream as like people are like starting to filter in. Doing good, Ryan. How you doing? So much gravel. I know I had a lot of gravel patches going through here. It's my birthday, and for my birthday, going to play Minecraft all day, trying to find the last trim. The silence trim? Yeah, I got super lucky with the silence trim, man. Happy birthday. How's everybody's week been? Anybody got anything fun, exciting, crazy going on? We got like a school thing for my son later. He's going into middle school, so they have like a day for us like go set up. Okay. A day for us like go set up his locker and just kind of get him comfortable with getting in and out of it and that kind of stuff. So that'll be fun. We'll go. Be a family trip. Building your gold farm. Oh, heck yeah. I need the netherite upgrade template. I've got a ton of diamonds and netherite to use. Ah. Go get it. Yeah, we were first chest, second city when we found it. Which reminds me, I didn't. Oh no. Never mind. I think I was thinking about something else. You guys missed out on a ton of channel points yesterday, by the way. Oh, hold on. Oh, the gravel killed it. We streamed Diablo 4 for like 11, 12 hours yesterday at like double. Well, actually started as double points, ended up at like quadruple points for the whole day. There were lots of channel points given out yesterday. It was good times too. Good times. Oh, our points didn't work. What do you mean? Were you watching on Twitch or were you watching on YouTube? Both? Yeah, I'm gonna open up a ticket with Streamlabs. Like this gets so old that like this stupid crap happens with them. It really makes me angry. With CloudBot channel points, people will be in my stream all day, 10, 12 hours, with points being handed out being set at a rate of 50 per 10 minutes, but only get like a few hundred points for the entire 12-hour day watching. Okay. Like this is something that they need to fix. Like why is it so hard? Do you believe in aliens, Prowl? That's a complicated answer. I don't really know what I believe, but I guess like tepidly my answer is yes. I feel, well, I've always believed that alien life exists in some capacity, right? And I'm talking about like, I've always believed that like intelligent alien life exists, not like microbes and crap like that. But the question is more, has it been here? And like I want to say, especially with like all the stuff that you hear lately, that like I lean yes, but here's the problem I have with saying yes to it, okay? And you guys tell me what you think. Because typically people that believe in aliens, like that believe aliens in like in a general sense, right? Believe that they are like extremely like more advanced than us, like to a crazy degree, okay? And to the degree that like if they wanted to wipe us out, they could do it and they would consider us lower life forms. All right? But if that's the case, like why do they keep allowing themselves to be seen by us? Why do they like have their like why do they like sometimes supposedly like crash their spacecraft and like not take it back, maybe even have like casualties in these crashes and not like take them back and like let us know about it? Why did they let us like have access to their stuff, keep it secured in secret places, and like research and reverse engineer it? Because if they are coming to Earth and they are so incredibly advanced, then you would think that these things wouldn't be true. So that's why like I have skepticism. Maybe somebody has a good theory about that, like, oh, they think we're just so much of lower life forms that they don't even care. But if they're so much higher of a life form and like cognitive ability, then wouldn't they realize like, hey, like these guys, they're able to like look at our stuff and reverse engineer it, and they're like holding our like spacecraft flyers bodies and like researching them. Like, wouldn't they not be okay with that? It's all like really strange when you think about it. But let me play the other side of it, is like, especially here recently as like more government stuff has been coming out, you have people that are like, by all means, extremely what's the word I'm looking for, like reliable sources, like people that are or were or have been like highly decorated, highly respected people in the military. Not people that are kooks. We're talking about like well-trained fighter pilots where there's multiple of these people like that collaborate. I don't know what the word is. Their story, like multiple witness accounts of these people. And these people have been willing to lose their position and risk whatever comes along with like exposing these secrets or whatever, to and willing to testify under oath under penalty of perjury and being jailed to these things that they corroborate. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Like they're willing to put themselves out there in this fashion to like put out this information and say that like the government is hiding stuff. So like, why would these well-decorated people, well-respected people that live normal lives have no issues of anything happening, and you can tie multiple witness accounts, not just single incidences, and with like video footage of pretty sus things, like why would these people decide that they're willing to, on a whim, destroy their lives for a potential lie about it under oath at the risk of being thrown in jail? Corroborate is what I was looking for. Like, so like you have these two opposite ends of the spectrum that kind of like fight each other. So like, that's why it's like, I think it's okay to be like unsure, or to be like, I don't think so, but like I have an open mind, or I think there are, but I have an open mind that there's not. Like, I think that's an okay stance. Yeah, okay, I get that it's easy to make things up with computers nowadays. I get that. But like, what you're doing is you're combining official footage that comes from government entities with things that people that were live in the situation that are not kooks, that are like regular people. We're talking like, again, like we're talking like US Navy fighter pilots and things like that. Like, these people are saying that what you see on this video is real because they saw it in real time. And like, you would have to convince me, like, what is the reason that they would lie about it? Like I don't understand the incentive of like a regular everyday person that doesn't have a history of like this sort of thing, or like of like, I don't know, any kind of like mental illness or hallucinations or making stuff up, or is like already like this crazy believer and just wants it to be true. Like, how do you have multiple people say they see these things that you know kind of fit these guidelines of being a human being, have some level of video evidence to support it, whether you believe it's real or faked. Like, why are they faking it? Like, I don't understand that either. You would have to, like, I would need a good reason as to why they fake it. Now, that doesn't mean that every account that comes out is real. Like, I remember there was this one not long ago of like this dude, this like kid kind of is saying like, hey man, aliens landed in my backyard, and he like called the cops or something like that, and then cops are like coming out, and then there was some like believable like part of it where the cops were like, yo, like we saw something like bright in the sky and it was like moving around. But like the kid, like this teenager, like older teenager, like adult-ish, I think, he may have been over 18, and his family they were like, yeah, there's this like 8-foot tall like alien dude like in our backyard, his like spaceship like landed back here. And they're like talking about how like they're on the, like they have like the police recording of being on the phone, and they're like talking about this, but they didn't take video footage of it. Like, I'm sorry, but if like there's this weird 8-foot tall thing in my yard, there's one of two things that are going to happen if I think it's an alien. Thing number one is I'm probably gonna get the heck out of there. Like, I'm gone. But thing number two, if I'm not gone and I'm staying and I'm looking at it through the window and like I'm on the phone with the cops, like, yo, like there's an alien in my backyard, the other thing I'm doing with my other hand is I'm recording it with my phone. Who brought up aliens? I don't even remember who brought it up, but it's a fun topic. I think it's a fun topic to discuss. Haven't had that kind of technology to make up the footage from way back in the 50s and 60s. It's not faking technically if you're seeing something you don't understand. Yeah, but then you got to get into, well, if it's something you don't understand, then what is it? Because you're talking about like Navy fighter pilots and like people that are like well educated and understand like this like flight and these type of technologies. So like and then like you have stuff that's being like recorded and like people are looking at it and they don't understand how it works. So like what is it that exists that we don't understand? Why don't we understand it? Who has the capability of making something that the smartest minds that exist in the US or just in the general public don't understand? I need a soundproof room for him. Footage that you're referring to has been explained as artifacts in the cameras. Well, I understand that's what we're told, and I mean maybe in some of these cases that's true. But also, like, some people say that's not what it is, and the pilots say that they like you have people say that they physically saw things, and you have like government officials on oath saying like, oh, I mean, we can't confirm that it is UAP or whatever we call it now. They're not saying like, no, it's definitely not, like that's not a UAP. They don't say that. They say we can't confirm that it is one. So you have like this vague language, which is kind of weird when like you would think they would just say no, which I don't understand. Like, why would you use vague language? You just not say no. You missed the debris and ceiling back there. Did I? Where is it? Hey, it's Johnny. Anyways, I think it's a fun topic to explore. If I were to like give anybody like advice in any way on it, I would just say that advice would be keep open mind. That's all. I don't see left hand side. Oh, you said in the ceiling, so I'm like looking up. Oh, hey. All right, here, let me see what Streamlabs is saying, if anything. They have not reached out to me yet. So fun. My wife isn't interested in topics like this. I like seeing news stories on it. I don't like seek them out. But like if I see a news story about it, I'm like, oh, that's kind of cool. Like, let me see what this is about. You also debris BMC now. What? Did it drop to the ground? No, I heard. I picked it up. Oh, did they just? Hey, crisscross. Here, this will be a fun poll. Let's do it. Let's do a YouTube poll. I just want to see like what the like in general, like what people think. Do you think aliens exist? Question mark. Okay. Yes, have visited Earth. Yes, have not visited Earth. No. Unsure / open-minded. I'm curious. I'm super curious to see what everybody says. Let me pull this up. Hold on a second. I'm talking to Streamlabs. Hold on. I'm giving them like specific details. Log into YouTube. Twitch is merged in, and multiple people have been reporting points not accumulating at near expected levels for a while now. Seems inconsistent. Okay, we'll see what they say. Yes, everybody. Mrs. Prowl was at a Post Malone concert last night. She had a good time. She made it home safe and sound. Her cousin, aka sister-in-law, is what I call her. Her sister, cousin. They didn't live together, but they grew up together. Anyways, she had a good time. It was fun. It sounded like it was fun. I'm happy. I don't think they usually come in chunks bigger than 3, right? Will D's ET home phone. Home phone? What? What does TJ say? I had over 2,000 points last night at the end of stream and beginning of the stream. I have like 1,100. What? Both. And how are they different? Also, some people are saying they have less points today than yesterday. I'm really confused. This person's telling me that YouTube and Twitch count points differently. So I'm like super confused at what the heck that means. I have a lot of people now reporting, including my mods, that they have less points today than they did at end of stream yesterday. Whoa. Hold on. I need to get clarification from them. This is a big deal. So someone has actively chatted during a 10-minute segment of stream. They will get points for time watched plus any points. Okay, hold on. Let me do this. Wait. So let me understand this. If I have it set for 10 minutes, 20 points for watching, 10 points for chatting on YouTube. If they don't chat during that 10 minutes, they get 0 points. If they do chat during that 10 minutes, they get the 30 points. On Twitch, is that right? All right. I'm waiting for them to respond back to me. They're telling me information that they've never told me before, and this is going to really like set my mood for the day. If this is what they do, I'm gonna have to probably like rethink how I do channel points. Sorry guys, I'm in an intense chat with Streamlabs about the points right now. So it's kind of hard for me to pay attention to the chat. They're telling me something different that in 2 years of complaining about this off and on, nobody's ever told me before. And it's really upsetting me. Okay, this is not good. Oh, it would make Prowl happy. Hit that like button. I'm just like, well, I'm triple confirming with them that I understand how it works before I like say or do anything. Ow. I'm gonna check the Discord. I clipped the ET part. What? Give me your ancient debris. Ugh. You're still using Stormbreaker. Good to see one of my redeems. Still waiting for our courier soldier. Like, why is this terrain so terrible? I'm waiting for a reply back from Streamlabs. That's why I keep kind of like checking over there. Hey, I caught a Minecraft stream. Hey, sweet one, what's up? This has been a good ancient debris stream or run. They will close and tell you to come back tomorrow. I started mining diamonds at -54 as you suggested instead of -58. I can't believe how much lava that avoids. Oh, dude, it's so nice. Yeah, you like it's just so not annoying to hit lava pockets. See, back when you used to have to like you used to mine at like Y level 11, you know, before caves and cliffs. Like way back in the beginning, like I did have a time where I would like mine at like Y level like 8 or something, because again, it's like it was technically like higher diamond density. But like I got so tired of running into lava lakes all the time, and then like having to put down water and like dig through the obsidian or like just abandon a tunnel and go back. So that's why I eventually did Y level 11. So that's why I'm like a very firm believer now. And like you just mine above, like right above the lava lake level, and avoid all the headache. Okay. All right. We're gonna talk about that here in a second, Thumbelina, because I've found out some information that's probably going to make me have to make some changes, and we're maybe gonna have to think through it together. Also, we're gonna end up doing a React video that should be pretty fun to do. Here in a little bit. There's no music or game sounds. We've gone this whole time without me turning on game sounds, and you guys are just now saying something. I forgot to hit the button. I hate that I have to do this every single time because I forget to do it. Sorry, Will, you're one of 86 people. I can't see every chat. If it's something that important, you got to at me or DM me or something. Hey, Wally's here. What's up, Wally? All right, let's take our findings back. I don't want the netherrack. Go away, netherrack. Debris in the floor at that junction. Well, I'll go back and get it. I don't need it right now. We're going to end up, of course, going back down there at some point. Okay, we'll go throw this in the smelter, and then we're gonna talk about and think about channel points. Will did comment no sounds a while back. Yeah, I just didn't see it. He should have tagged me or something. What other games do you play? We stream a lot of Fortnite and Diablo 4 on the channel here, and I do play like other various games that I see. One I'm excited to try out. Maybe what is it? A little bit later this year is Starfield. That looks really fun. Okay. So here, let me just double check this chat. Okay, so in talking with the people at Streamlabs, and I've like, this drives me insane, guys. I've chatted with them about like issues that I've had with channel points like a bunch of different times. Starfield comes out September 5th. I'm so pumped. I got the special edition. Heck yeah, dude. So like I've talked to him about this issue off and on over the last couple years. That's how long we've been streaming on YouTube, for just under 2 years now. And from the start, I think from the very, very beginning, I set up channel points through Streamlabs. That was like the main, like, it's, you guys know, like, channel points has been one of my main things. I like the idea that you're rewarded for like sitting here and watching stream. It encourages you guys to be here in the stream, and it gives you a way to like have fun and interact with the stream. And I mean, I guess like for the most part, like people are able to do that, but I'm just now after 2 years being told that people aren't able to do that in the way that I thought that they would be able to, and the way that their website says or indicates that they would be able to. So like the way that things are like set to work. Here, I'm gonna pull this on screen, and I'm gonna throw up this screen right here. Like this is my channel points dashboard, right? If I zoom in down here, you can kind of see we have the interval in which you earn points every 10 minutes, amount of time between each payout, and then here you have payout to live users. Live users means that like you're in the chat watching. And then payout to active users. Active users means that you chat. Currency that a viewer will earn on top of the live amount when they talk in your chat. So the way it's supposed to work is if you're here during the 10-minute period when the bot does its check, you get 20 points. And then if you chat during that time period, you get an extra 10 points. Okay. Here's the problem though. Here, let me go back and like make sure I'm reading this correctly. Like, so, and I don't even know if the way that this person is explaining it to me is correct, but what they're saying is YouTube's API, the way that that Streamlabs bot connects with YouTube, just it cannot see live users. It doesn't have a way to see who's live in the chat, and I somewhat believe that because if I click this thing that says participants, I don't have a way to like pop this out, so I'm just gonna like drag it over real quick. That is not what I intended to drag over. If I drag this window over right here, you guys, you see my little chat here, but if you look over here, if I click on participants, it says that this is the list of people that are in my stream. Like that's it. It says this is all that the streams that YouTube shows me is physically here. Although you see viewer count is 88, right? So I've always wondered, like, how does Streamlabs know that people are in the stream? Because I don't even know who's in the stream, really. Where did my chat go? Hold on, I need to refresh this. There we go. Okay. So what Streamlabs is now telling me is that YouTube, that their API cannot see who is in the stream because YouTube doesn't let them, it doesn't give them that information. So they're saying that a payout is only occurring when somebody chats in the 10-minute interval. So if you're actively chatting in the 10-minute interval, then you're getting the 10 points. And this is what I'm guessing. This is what I'm guessing. That little window I just showed you that showed active chatters, or that showed active users or viewers. I think that window is only showing people that are chatting. I think that window is only showing people that are chatting. So what I think's happening is it does its check to see, did somebody chat and are they in that little like limited list of like people? And if it is, it gives them the 10 plus the 20. If they don't show up in that list, but they've chatted, which I don't know if that's a thing, but again, I'm just guessing how it works. It would only give them the 10. And this frustrates me so much because like this I've literally built the entire streaming of this channel off of channel points and incentivizing things like, well, I mean, I guess super chat still gets you channel points, right? If you do super chat, you get 180 channel points per dollar. But like memberships and like the whole goal thing, right? Like you hit the, like you donate like a certain amount, like I increase the channel points. Like none of, apparently, according to them, they've told me just now after 2 years that this doesn't work the way that it's supposed to work. And it's so frustrating. So this is what they did tell me. It works fine on Twitch, which almost doesn't make sense because Twitch has its own channel points, but like Twitch does generate a accurate active list of viewers. Twitch generates, and they're able to get an active list of viewers. There's a price break on redeeming. I don't know what to do. I'm gonna have to think about it because it kind of changes the math for everything. Like do I change this to like the interval being 30 minutes and then pay out to active users and make that like a higher, like I don't know what to do. Do I multi-stream to Twitch and tell people to watch on Twitch to get more channel points? But then like people on Twitch are earning channel points more than people that are watching on YouTube. So like, how do you make that fair? And then Twitch has its own built-in channel points, but I get less viewership on Twitch. So I can't just switch to Twitch, because if I switch to Twitch, then like literally half of you guys will end up watching, because that's just how Twitch works. Not as many people see me. You can until you get caught, Wildies. So because I'm doing other things. Yeah, I know. Like, it's so frustrating. So like, I don't know, dude. This is like, it's not the end of the world, but at the same time it is. Hold on a second. Let me zoom this window back out. Let me pull this back over here. Get this pulled back up. All right, hold on a second. I'm venting. Oh, here it is. What? Yeah, she's running around like crazy right now. No? I was typing something. Yeah, I hear her running around like nonstop. Wife's checking on the kitten. With you being here for the content and not the points, I've actually never used my points. Did Mrs. Prowl enjoy the show yesterday? Yeah, she had a lot of fun. It's just really frustrating, man. Cause like it's like some of you guys, it doesn't affect some of you guys, like maybe you don't care, but like to me, it's the difference in like a certain percentage of people deciding like, hey, I'm gonna stay and lurk and at least be a counted viewer in the stream because I'm gonna get channel points, versus now there's like no big incentive to do that. Also, it's for people that like donate. Like people like to do good things for others, right? So like people donate $20 through super chat or 5 memberships because they like that it gives a boost in points to people that are watching. They like that I can boost up channel points, and like it's a way to like kind of give to everybody. And then now that donation doesn't mean that, so like it takes some of that like giving to others away. And I liked doing that for people too, because it was like my way of like, hey, like let me share the wealth in some way that I can share the wealth. Have you streamed on Kick yet? I have, and like viewership is like 0 on Kick. It's terrible. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. I mean, we're gonna continue on with streaming today as per usual. Maybe I'll like go through and like I'm gonna bump up the active chatting points to like from 10 to like 30. So that way you guys get more points while you're here and chit-chatting. Yeah, it's I don't know. I need to stop thinking about it and focus on it for now, because I'm just getting more and more angry. Is this going to be Minecraft only? You're going to do some Diablo later? I don't know if I'll switch to Diablo or not. Like, I kind of want to, because I had so like we streamed Diablo for like 12 hours yesterday, and I had so much fun doing it the whole time, to the point like I streamed till like almost 1 a.m. and I didn't want to get off. That's how much fun I was having. When you game, what does it count you as an active? Yeah, if you type anything in chat, anything that gets typed into chat at all, even if it's a command, that counts as a point. That counts as you being active. So I don't know. Like that makes me right now, like it just makes me want to kick Twitch live right now, because you guys can earn like full points on Twitch. Creator dashboard, stream manager.
Fresh meat.
Like all of my like Twitch channel points, like the Twitch points, like those are all kind of set up for Diablo, because I just had a strategy of doing that. But YouTube, but the Streamlabs channel points would still accumulate there as normal per what this dude's telling me, and I believe him because the Twitch API is a lot better. Let's see. I'm trying to think of what my stream title on Twitch should be. I usually do them a little bit different. Busy. Let's see. Reacting to. God dang it! I hate making titles. It's the most like frustrating thing to have to do. Whatever. I'm just gonna copy YouTube title. And stop thinking about it. Minecraft playing is now live. And let me switch over to Minecraft for the category. Done. Okay, let me flip the lever that puts me live on Twitch. And we are now live on Twitch. I'm going to drag this down here. So if anybody wants to watch on Twitch, you can go over to Twitch and watch, and you'll get the full assigned channel points. Plus you'll earn Twitch channel points too. Did it kick live? Yes, it did. Oh man, I need to find a box of tissues. Hold on. Also, make sure when I back up, I don't run over the cat. But also, yeah, thanks, Wildies. I think it's important for us to get that message out, because anybody else, like, you would never know that unless you talked to this exact person at Streamlabs that actually knows what the heck they're talking about. And like, I'm not mad at that person. He's actually gave me good information. I'm mad at every single person I've ever complained to at Streamlabs about channel points before, because they never told me this, because they probably didn't know. I always got told, oh, well, just try like disconnecting and reconnecting Streamlabs. Tell the person to check their channel points and why they're not working, and maybe it's the person's not in your chat. Like, I always get like all of these different like excuses. I prefer here, not a fan of Twitch. Well, yeah, I mean, I won't stop streaming on YouTube, but like, I guess people should just like in general know that like, if you want to get the most amount of points, you're going to need to watch on Twitch. Okay, I think now would maybe be a fun time to like, I want to switch gears. This will be a temporary switch. We're gonna go back to game in a little bit, but I wanted to do a React video, and who was it that posted this? Hold on, let me find it. It's in the Prowl Reacts channel. Okay. Mama Fist.
In the history of mine.
It's a 17-minute video, and I thought it would be a fun one to react to. The video is titled, is this a screen? Yeah, I think this is the screen I want to be on for this. The video is titled All Updates We Need in Minecraft 1.21. I'm going to switch this to theater mode, and let me like size this appropriately.
In the history of mine.
So that way we can like make it fit this little like bubble area of the screen that I have as like large as possible. I watched that video yesterday. All right, so we're gonna watch it. Let me turn off the music, and we're gonna record this as well. That way I can actually put this out as a video on the channel. Craig Durbin just cheered 1400 bits. Craig is trying to cheer me up. Let me pull up a Twitch chat here. Okay, I got Twitch chat up. And Twitch redeems are more fun. I think I got both going with my new phone. All right, I followed you on Twitch. Thanks, Johnny. But don't be sad. I'm really upset. Like, I have like one requirement. If you say something's going to work, then it should work the way that you say it's going to work. It's not that hard of a requirement. Okay, guys. So let me hit the record button. Let me like actually start this as like a proper video. And then and we'll watch and we'll react accordingly. All right, we have a video here from a content creator called Kasser. And this video's done pretty good. 331,000 views. Like, congrats, dude, for having a good video out there. Everybody make sure you give Kasser a follow. I will I'm going to link the video in the chat for anybody who wants to watch it. And we're going to watch this video, and it's about all updates we need in Minecraft 1.21. This is a fun topic to explore because everybody has crazy opinions about this, including myself. So I'm curious to see what Kasser thinks that Minecraft needs in 1.21. Let's watch.
Minecraft, there were a lot of good updates dedicated to some biomes and dimensions. Aquatic update themed for water. Nether update completely changed the nether. Caves and cliffs changed the generation of caves and made them bigger.
Yes.
There was also the village and pillage update, which changed the villages and added the pillagers.
That was
the
fun.
wild update added a new swamp biome and an underground dungeon with a portal that doesn't work, as well as its guard, a new mob called the Warden.
Yeah, oh god, I hate him.
But after update 1.20, many may be wondering what, in essence, it added. New armor, a new biome, 2 mobs that no one will use, and archaeology, which I had high hopes for, but turned out to be absolutely useless. In this video, I will try to figure out what they can add in update 1.21.
I can't argue against that.
Let's start with what a lot of people already want. This is the Ender update.
Yes.
The End dimension was added in the 1.0 update back in 2011, and extended to 1.9 in 2016.
12 years ago.
This update added islands outside the island of the Ender Dragon, new dungeon, Elytra, new mob, Shulker and Chorus was added. This made players explore the world even after killing the Ender Dragon. But the years went by and the end was rather empty and boring.
Yes.
There is nothing here but Enderman, Chorus and dungeons. That's all there is in this world. Update 1.21 should make the end look like this.
I've not seen this mod. Looks pretty cool, but I would say should make the end look like this. I think that goes a little far. If like that looks extremely modded, which is fun for a mod, but definitely not for like vanilla Minecraft. I think you would probably see something. Have any of you guys played Minecraft Dungeons, right? Minecraft Dungeons, the end in Minecraft Dungeons looks really cool. And I would like to see the end look something like that. It definitely needs to have biomes. It definitely needs to have some type of like life to it. But probably shouldn't be like way overdone like this mod is. Let's see. So this, like, I've been saying for a while this is unlikely to happen just based on Mojang's trajectory, but let me tell you why it is possible they could do this. I don't know if anybody remembers this, but when 1.17 1.18 came out, they talked about how they were completely redoing how they generate biomes. So they did this with the overworld. That's why they were able to like extend the world up, extend the world down, have these big mountains and all this kind of stuff. One of the things that Henrik, who doesn't work for Mojang anymore, had talked a lot about, I think he did some videos about it, he talked about it on Twitter a lot, was how they were changing how they generated terrain and how they were able to create new biomes to make it easier for them on their end to make changes to biomes or to create new biomes and blend biomes together. So if you're going to make a case for why it's possible that an end update would happen, it's the fact that making an end update would be, in theory, immensely easier than it would be when it was for them to make the Nether update, because they didn't have all these tools for the Nether update. So it was a lot of, I guess, like by hand, like crafting of a lot of this code, whereas now they have more of a tool that can do a lot of this for them, and they would be able to implement something like an end update that goes through and adds like all new dimensions and all new things in those dimensions a lot easier than they would have been able to do 2-3 years ago. Like, this looks cool, but it's definitely not like vanilla feeling. It's a little much. I definitely agree with the general point though. Like, I wouldn't have trees.
The next thing I would like
have
to talk
something
about
alien
is ambient.
looking.
Ambient is very important for the perception of the world of the game.
What is ambient?
I really hoped that it would be added in the second part of Caves and Cliffs
I don't know
or
what
in the
that
Wild
is.
update, but this did not happen. Just listen to how the game is perceived without ambient and with it.
Oh, ambient noise. Okay. Yeah, it's like very quiet. I do think some level of ambient noise would be really good. I think it could be overdone. Like if I'm hearing birds like every second of like that I play the game, I don't want that. That's too much. The frogs, oh, that's really cool.
As you can see with ambient, the world of Minecraft becomes much more lively and pleasant. I would also like various small details.
Yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think about that? Ambient sound I think would be really nice. I think it would be really nice. Wildy said a new end wood type. I think if they did like an end update, you would probably have like multiple new like wood types or whatever the end equivalent of that would be. But yeah, ambient sound would be good. Adjustable ambient sound. It'd be cool like if they did it to where you had different levels, like you had like a lot of noise, like where you have like the birds and the frogs and stuff going all the time, or you have like a lesser amount of it, or of course you could like turn it off. But I wouldn't want it to be constant. I don't want to hear like birds tweeting every second, but like if I hear a bird or something like every so often and some croaks from a frog or crickets or something like that, like that's cool. A little bit of wind, like a breeze brushing by, that would be cool. But like anything else with Minecraft, even on Bedrock Edition now, like the fact that you would have like a volume slider, like if you don't like it, you could turn it off. Of course that would be there. So if some people find it distracting or you don't like it, then you'd be able to just turn it down.
Like falling leaves, water effects and sounds.
That's cool. Yeah. Yep. I'd be down with all this stuff.
And add some sounds to the menu.
Yeah. Like that block sound each time you click a block, that'd be really nice. It's kind of weird. Like, yeah, like why does Minecraft not have this stuff? Like something like that I mean, it's probably a lot of work on there because there's so many blocks, but like it's a small thing that would add a lot. It would make you feel like you're more like in the game. It would give you this level of like immersivity. Like while you're playing the game, to like have like sounds when you're clicking things and like, yeah, like all those little like things that happen like as the person's interacting with the world. It'd be fun to like play with like mods that do all this kind of stuff. I like that. Anybody else feel like when they're actually doing these things, like you kind of in your head, you play the sound?
Ancient City update would be logical in 1.21.
Yeah.
Remember I said about the broken portal? So I'm waiting for a new dimension which will be harder than Nether and End. And as the Mojang themselves said, they want to add a new boss. He would fit perfectly in that dimension.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Do you have a plan for adding a new boss?
Make it as gloomy as the Ancient City and add new mobs that will only be
oh man,
found in this dimension.
Oh god, that's scary.
In order
I would not want to like I would not want this dimension if you aren't able to travel like almost anywhere in it without like triggering off like a warden. Like I would not want the Skulk Shriekers in there because that would just ruin the dimension for me. It wouldn't be fun to do at all. But like if it like in general looked like this and like had like hard mobs to fight and like cool areas to explore and stuff, like I'd be okay with that. That'd be fun.
For players to have a goal to go to this dimension, there must be some special loot, a new ore like ancient debris or a new item that will drop from mobs.
Oh,
add
that'd
dungeons
be cool.
With good loot.
That looks cool.
It is possible to add a boss to this dungeon. He will be stronger than the Varden, so they guarded this portal so as not to awaken him. Finally, add the bundles. Mojang have been promising their addition for a long time. In 2020, the Caves and Cliffs presentation showed bundles that could carry 64 items from different categories. This would help carry small items and not fill up the inventory. But unfortunately, they still have not been added.
Yeah.
Hope it will be added soon. Add variations of vanilla mobs, chicken, cows.
Variations would be cool too. Like, it's just another small thing. Like, we have it for horses already, so it's not like they can't do it. But man, this video is pretty well put together, because it makes you realize all the things that you don't have that you would like to have.
Pigs, sheep, zombies, and other mobs will differ from each other only in appearance,
Yeah.
which will make them less the same and monotonous. I think more vanilla tools should be added. I don't understand why there are no emerald tools and obsidian tools.
This one I could
Copper
go
ore was
without.
also deprived. It is almost never used in crafting, so why not add tools from it?
Like, then you have to, like, what's different about the tool? Like what, like, where does an obsidian tool, an emerald tool, a copper tool, a lapis tool, where the heck do those, a quartz? I'm guessing that bottom one is quartz. Like, where does that rank? You have too many. You have too many levels. Durability is a big one. But see, the problem is everybody just wants the thing with the most durability. So you could add in 57 million tools. Like, you could have a tool for, you could have terracotta tool. Like, you could add in everything. It wouldn't matter if there is one that's better than the others, because, like, I think an iron sword looks cooler than a netherite sword. Or, like, I think leather armor looks better than netherite and diamond armor, because of how you can, like, customize it and make it look. But I don't use any of those things because netherite's the best. So I think you would have to, I don't know. I think the better way of to think of, like, this type of thing would be, like, the fact that you could, like, I don't know, take your netherite pickaxe and you could coat it and lap it, like, almost like trims work, and just, like, make them look different. I don't think we need more tool types. I think you need more, like, trims. Yeah, Wildy just said it. I think you just need, like, trims for tools. I think that makes a lot more sense to do, because then you don't have to, like, reinvent the wheel with the way tools, like, work and are used in the game, and instead you could just like, let's let them exist. Like, just give us, like, different ways to customize the looks of stuff.
Adding new tools and armor would be a nice addition to some big update.
That amethyst looks
cool. The desert update would be a great update because it's too empty. It has hardly been updated in the history of Minecraft.
But I mean, also, like, that's kind of what a desert is a desert is empty. Like, please don't give me a desert update, because that's just going to be, no, just, that'd be so bad. Like, I get that people want fun things. Is the cat back here doing crazy stuff? Look at her. Do you guys see her back there? We have kitty interference. But, like, I get the idea of, like, hey, the desert's kind of empty. Like, let's add a whole bunch of stuff to it. But on the other side, like, it's a desert. It's supposed to be empty. It's not supposed to have a lot of stuff in it. I think it's fine to be that way. And also, do we really want a desert update when, like, we just talked about the end update and the deep dark update and, like, all this different stuff, new dimensions? This is, like, way low on the list.
In update 1.20, camels were added. That's all the developers decided to diversify the desert with. 4 years ago, the Mojang wanted to update the desert and gave the players a choice of which biome to update, but nothing was added.
Our deserts have always felt a little...
in need of refreshment?
No, in need of palm trees and some friendly guides to keep things interesting.
Yeah, like, little stuff like that, like a palm tree every so often.
The renewal that lies on the surface.
Which palm trees don't really even make sense unless they're close to the water.
This update will finally add ambient sounds, such as birds singing in the forest.
Wait, did we just talk about this?
Wind sounds in the mountains. Reworked rain sound. Sounds crickets at night. Water sounds and more.
Oh, what if fish, like, jumped up out of the water every so often?
Also in the
That'd be
natural
cool.
renewal, forests, oak and birch must be updated. Firstly, yes, it is definitely necessary to update the tree variation.
Look at these. Tree variations. But, like, see, this is what players are supposed to do. Like, I can see something like this acacia one down here. Like, okay, like, that's kind of cool. Maybe something like this birch right here. That's kind of cool. But I think anything else gets a little too, again, it's a little too modded. It's not, like, it looks good, but like that's like I don't know. It would never happen. They would never do it.
And what Mojang was shown in concept art. There are not enough various mushrooms in the forest. With their help, it would be possible to add a new potion branch. Yes, developers rarely add interesting effects. You can make it so that from some kind of luminous mushroom, the player could highlight the nearest peaceful mobs in the region of 30 blocks. But you can come up with a bunch of effects, and you can actually come up with a lot of ideas with this. It all depends on Mojang's imagination. I would also like fallen trees like in Bedrock. I still don't understand why they are not added. Speaking of mobs, I would like to see a deer.
Yeah.
There is a deer in almost all survival games, but it is not in Minecraft. But I don't want Mojangs to add mobs just for beauty, like a polar bear. New mobs should have functionality like deer skin. If it is processed, it will be possible to make a buddle, which Minecraft developers cannot add for about 3 years. Its meat will replenish 4 Satan.
So, yeah, I mean, he's stuck on deer here, but I think like having a bunch of like ambient mobs just to like passive mobs to just like give us some variety would be good. It would definitely be welcome.
Satiety scales, and you can come up with the rest of its functions and write in the comments. We were also shown this edition of Fireflies in Minecraft Live 2021.
Yeah,
but later,
I like
for
this.
some reason, they cancelled this idea. It's a pity, because Fireflies would add their own flavor to the game.
Oh my god, that is so cool.
My friend is a firefly.
My guess is that they put this in and like you see here, like it was in like a test phase, and it was too like it just lagged. It probably lagged like Bedrock or like mobile phones or something. So they're like, yeah, or consoles even, and they're like, yeah, we can't add that. It's too much.
They are literally just 2 floating pixels that blink, and we're just like, yeah, Minecraft. He could have. Okay, but they look so good. The frogs are murdering them. Oh my god.
There's so many of them too. It's kind of weird.
That was so cool.
The birch forest should be like the concept art. It looks very nice. Flowers that are found exclusively in the cherry blossom biome should also be found in a regular forest, or rather their forest variation. I would like to be able to put moss vertically on a block instead of just horizontally on the floor and have it spawn in the forest. As well as the forest, the beach needs to be updated.
I like beaches having a little
update. A palm
update.
tree and a coconut would be a nice innovation.
That'd be nice.
On the beaches,
subtle.
There can be such mobs as crab and seagull.
Yeah,
and
I'm
finally,
down.
the addition of birds to the game.
Yes.
They have not been added since the addition of a parrot. Perhaps
it's so like, why don't we have birds in the game? That's really
weird. They will
weird.
not have great functionality, but they will greatly enliven.
I think one of the things that holds us back from getting this stuff is that people expect everything to have like this explicit function and need and use in the game. So you only end up getting 1 or 2 mobs per update cycle because they have to like think of all of these different like things like, okay, well, we want to add this bird. Okay, well, what is the important function this bird serves? What does it do? Why does it do it? What does it drop? Where does it spawn? When does it spawn? How does it spawn? Right? Like they have to think of all these things. Whereas like, what if they were just like, let's just add birds. They don't do anything. And we're going to add like 10 different types and we'll just select like different biomes for them to go in. You know what I mean? But I guess also like you end up hitting a limitation with how Minecraft works because birds would count as like passive mobs, right? So if you have birds as a passive mob in the game, then you're not going to find sheep and cows and deer if that's in there. Like you're not going to find stuff for food. So I guess like they would probably have to create a new class of mob like ambient mobs. Like something that's put in the game specifically to like serve this ambient purpose but not be used. That way you could have it separate from mobs that are like useful in some way. Bats are a perfect example of a passive mob that is for decoration, don't add to the mob count. Yeah, like exactly. Like they would have to have like bats are just kind of in their like own category. So they would have to just create a full like ambient category. And find a way for it to not lag out Bedrock Edition mobile devices and consoles and stuff, so that way we could actually have this stuff. They would probably need a full engine rework to like really make stuff like this start to like be possible for everybody
in the world of Minecraft and fit perfectly into this update.
But yeah, like this would be cool.
If you have any ideas what birds can really bring to the game,
that'd be
write
fun
them in the comments. It will be interesting.
I don't know about that.
I think all of us have tried to do this at one time or another.
No, we haven't.
Of course, I'm talking about the Portal to Heaven. This mod was created over 10 years ago, and players have always wanted to add it. And everyone did not understand why we have hell, but not heaven.
Yeah, having like a sky biome would be really cool. But I guess like what you'd have to, I guess it would just be like having like if you mix the overworld in the end. Stormy is hiding. I see you back there. Look at her go. She's so crazy. But it would be like it would be like you take the end and then you make it overworld. Like that's basically what it would be. But I like the idea of it. Like the idea is really fun.
Although I don't think that Paradise will ever be added to the game because it seems too non-vanilla and labor-intensive, I always have some hope that time will...
It's not I don't think it'll ever be added, but not because it's not vanilla and too labor-intensive. I think it crosses too much with the end. You would just you would make an end update and give it like a lot of cool fun and features. And then I feel like this is not like, it's not necessary in the game.
Will pass and we will see a new dimension called Paradise. Dungeon redesign. I think that the old dungeons need to be updated.
That's not a dungeon.
Too boring. Corey once said that they want to upgrade the Nether fortresses. Only the Desert Pyramid remained. Does anyone even remember about the Jungle Dungeon? The Desert Pyramid, although it was updated in 1.20, it added a small room for archaeology, but it looks very boring. It should be updated, made bigger and more interesting.
I'm down with having more variety of structures. I think if structures, I mean, some structures have variety, right? Like bastions, for example. If they did that with more things like the jungle temples, the desert temples, mansions, dungeons, like the underground dungeons where you find the mob spawners, strongholds. I think if you had more variety of these things, that would be really cool. Even villages, like I know there are some variety in villages, but they're all basically like the same puzzle pieces fitted together and just biome specific. I would love to see a lot more variety in these, but again, I don't think it's something that you're going to see because that's a lot of work, and I think it's something that Mojang generally considers like a player thing. Like players should be the one going in and updating these things as part of you being like creative in the world.
Scatter the chests in different parts, and not just in one place, so that the player explores it completely, rather than breaking one block in the center and taking all the loot in a couple of seconds. Mojang added armor customization in 1.20.
Yes, this was nice.
But for some reason didn't add it for Elytras.
Yeah, that's weird.
Why were they ripped off?
It doesn't make sense.
Customization would look very nice.
Yes, it would.
I would like spiders to learn to climb walls. It would look natural because all spiders can climb walls in real life. But Mojang said that it would be too scary and they would...
They already climb walls, they just don't climb it in that way.
...not do it. Okay, I understand that a lot of children play Minecraft. But Mojang, what do you think about this?
Ah! Ah! It's right there!
That's a mental sausage clip.
Where is he?
Yeah, terrifying. But the difference, I mean, he's not making a good comparison here because you have to go seek out the ancient cities for this to happen. Whereas spiders spawn in almost every biome. And like you run across them frequently, but I don't think spiders crawling up stuff in a spidery way would be like weird.
Minecraft horror. Oh, he's sprinting! Oh my gosh, bro! I didn't know man had man. Oh my gosh, man's fast! Holy moly! Ah!
Finally, add the ability to stack slabs on top of each other.
I think that yes.
In Minecraft,
please.
It is not possible to put a different type of slab on a slab.
Please, God, give us this.
Function greatly diversifies the construction. Also, I would like slabs to be able to stand upright instead of just horizontally.
Vertical slabs. Oh yeah, people want
Builders
this so
would love
bad.
this update. Since I'm a big fan of winter and winter holidays, I would like to see a winter update in the next update. In the
Winter
Caves
update?
and Cliffs update, very beautiful mountains were added, which made me very happy. On the mountains, we can meet a new block, powder snow. The developers even added a new freezing effect. The mountain biome is very beautiful and realistic, but if you look at other winter biomes, they don't look as good. Snowy plains and snowy taiga are just cool variations of warm biomes. The only structure is the igloo.
Yeah.
And 2 mobs are the polar bear, which
Okay.
gives us raw fish instead
I'm
of
down
meat.
with what he's saying.
And Stray, a winter version of the skeleton that shoots slow arrows. And that's about all winter biomes have to offer. Empty biomes that players most often just run past.
What if we add seasons in the game? I think they've like explicitly said they don't want to go that route because then it changes. They don't want something that somebody builds or does to change on its own. Like they don't want it to where you build a structure like a beach resort or something, and then you have like time while playing the game where it doesn't look that way because like snow starts falling on it or all of the leaves fall out of the trees or like something like that, you know? So I think they have like kind of spoken about this specifically before, and they've said it's something that they're not going to consider doing.
In search of a better home. 3 years ago at Minecraft Live 2020, we were offered to vote on new mobs: Ice Logger, Glow Squid, and Moo Bloom. I voted for Ice Logger, but Glow Squid won. Ice Logger is that winter mob that would diversify the world of Minecraft. Iceologers would spawn in mountains and ice spikes and hurl ice clouds at the player.
That would have been
make
fun.
these biomes even more challenging. This mob had really great potential, but unfortunately Mob Vote 2020 was rigged by
I can't believe we
Minecraft
didn't get this.
Stardream. He asked his massive fan base to vote for Glow Squids. Speaking of blocks, I'd like a completely snow-covered grass block. Yes, if you put snow on a block of grass, it will turn into snow. But the problem is that if you put, for example, a button or a fence on top, we can see green grass.
Yeah.
And this looks very strange. We need a separate snow-covered block that will remove this problem. The next thing I would like to see is different layers of snow. Minecraft has a mechanic of filling the cauldron with snow, and it would be cool if when it snowed, the layer of snow would rise and it would look much more beautiful and realistic. Also in winter biomes, I would like to see a new
Wait,
block.
doesn't Bedrock Edition do that? Or does it not do multiple layers, just does one? Am I wrong about that?
Frozen stone. It has a nice blue color, and it would be possible to make different types of stone from it. I would also like new variations of ice. Polished
cool.
ice and ice bricks looks really cool. I would also like the snow that we put on the block to
No, but does Bedrock do multiple snow layers when it's snowing? So like if you're in a biome and it's snowing, does the snow like stack up?
interact with it. It would not stand out from the vanilla Minecraft, but rather complement it. Also, snow must have the ability to pass through blocks.
Ah, okay, cool. I thought I was right about that. I didn't think I was crazy. So Java Edition doesn't do that. I did not know. That's an interesting like parity difference. Is it in the next update? I don't think it's in the upcoming update. That's kind of cool. Okay. Java Edition catch up. What?
Blocks. For example, it can fill the fence without breaking it.
Oh, that's kind of
If you
cool.
break a block under the snow will fall down instead of breaking. And if the snow falls on the water, it will freeze.
Wait, it already does. Well, it doesn't do the freezing thing, but snow already falls on Bedrock Edition when you break the block under it. How does Java Edition not have this stuff?
I would also like the steps to become snowy if
That's
snow
cool.
falls on them.
I like that.
Green foliage in winter biomes should be replaced with snow.
Bedrock Edition say what? We do that too already.
Looks much prettier and feels like real winter here. I would also like to see a new effect, freezing. If fired from a bow with the new freeze enchantment,
That's
then
kind
the
of
mobs
cool.
would freeze and take damage. The
I
same
like
as from
that.
fire.
That's a fun idea.
Speaking of structures, I would add a small fisherman's settlement that would be located in the frozen ocean.
Okay.
And all villagers would
I like
sell
that
or
too.
buy fish. Another cool solution would be to add a separate variation of winter mobs. It would have snow on top, which in turn would
No,
make the
we don't
game
need
more
frozen
immersive.
creepers. No.
In the desert, we have Husk. It inflicts a hunger effect when he hits you. In winter biomes, there should be its analog, a frozen zombie like in Minecraft dungeons. On impact, it would inflict a frostbite effect for a couple of seconds. The Archer's Table was added to the game in the 1.14 Village and Pillage update. But so far no functionality has been added to this block. We have functionality for every villager blocks, but not for the archer table. Mojang will fix this in the next updates. Jungle update is the next update I would like to see. Let's start in the villages. There are only 5 types of villages in Minecraft.
Yeah.
Desert, plains, savanna, snowy,
It'd be cool
and
for there
taiga
to be a
village.
jungle village
As you already understood,
that
the
like
jungle
has
village
stuff
is
like
not
up in the
game.
trees and stuff. That'd be really
Jungle
cool.
update should
Like
fix
that.
this.
That'd be kind of neat.
Villages can be both on the ground and in trees. New dungeons should also be added. They will be very rare and it will be quite difficult to get loot from these dungeons.
That'd be cool. Like I'd be down with these bigger type structures if they were rare, like like the Woodland Mansion, right? Imagine if you have a Woodland Mansion style thing, but it's like this big temple and it appears in a jungle. That would be really cool.
Dungeons should also be added. They will be very rare and it will be quite difficult to get loot from these dungeons.
I could see it. I could get around an update that does that. That like every biome or almost every biome at the very least has its own woodland mansion that if you travel far enough, say within like a 10,000 block radius or something like that, you can at least find one to go to and like fight like crazy mobs in it and explore and get like unique loot. That'd be really fun.
Dungeons because hostile mobs with traps and poisoning will be waiting inside the dungeons.
What I don't like, let me add, what I don't like is when they're too frequent. Like if I can walk for like 5 minutes in any direction and like see like 3 of these dungeons, that's too much.
Chests will be scattered throughout the dungeon, so you will have to explore them in full. Speaking of mobs, I'd like to see monkeys.
Yeah,
They could climb walls like spiders.
I'd be down. Like I'd be down with
and
that.
tamed with bananas. They would also steal things that are on the floor. Gorillas would also diversify the animal world.
That's
of
a
the
little
jungle.
scary.
They could eat leaves and various foods. The mob that I've been waiting for a long time is Medusa.
What?
It will live both in the oceans and in cave lakes. In the cave, they will be more white, and in the ocean, they will be different colors.
I don't understand
Loot
this.
from them will be something like a piece of pearlescent nematocyst,
What?
which can be placed and it will emit light. You can also make a block from it. It will also
Okay.
emit light and will look like water, only it will not spill. Drops will drip from it as if it is liquid. If we talk about
Interesting.
biomes in Minecraft in general, then Mojang said that they will update each biome.
Hello? So it's up to you to decide which biome we update first.
They have already updated the mountains
Yep.
where they added a beautiful generation and a new mob, a goat. Swamp biome where they added
Yep.
a new generation, new trees and a new mob,
And a chest boat.
toad. Taiga, where they added a fire, berries and a new mob, a fox.
Yeah.
It remains to update the rest of the biomes that they showed. This is the desert where we saw a new tree, palm and a new mob, meerkat. Badlands, where you can see a new cactus and a new mob.
Yep, that'd be
a
cool.
hawk. So the Mojang still want to add birds. And
Like,
this
well, I don't understand. Like, I feel like they should have been able to do like all the biomes in like one update. Like last update where they did the cherry blossom biome, right? And then like they updated swamps before. Like, why couldn't they? Like, I feel like they have the bandwidth, or they should have the bandwidth to be able to like do multiple of these at once. Like, why can't they do the Badlands and the desert and the whatever else, like we just said? Like, why can't they do
This
multiple
makes
of
me
them?
happy. Savannah, where you can see a new tree, baobab, and the new mob,
yeah.
ostrich. I also do not understand why the mobs that were in the vote disappear forever.
We're gonna let you choose which one of these 4 Minecraft mobs that will end up in the game.
D.
And remember
100%
to
D.
vote, because the 3 ones that you don't vote for, they will be gone forever.
Why don't they add them all over time? Because of this vote, we have already lost so many good mobs that would improve
Yeah,
Minecraft.
like he's so cool.
This is a master blaze, which body parts look
Yes.
like shields
Yes.
that will be used to defend itself. The hovering inferno spawns with a group of blazes as a random encounter in the nether. Great hunger.
I liked him too.
This cute looking mob has a huge mouth and a great appetite for enchanting powers. It will open its huge jaw and sink into the ground where it will camouflage itself. Any mobs or items that fall into its mouth will be consumed. The monster of the ocean depths.
He was cool too.
The monster
Like, we
will
picked
attack
the
you with its
Phantom
tongue-like
people.
tentacle to pull you down and drown you. It spawns in
He was
deep
a little
waters
annoying,
and uses
but he looked
its
really cool.
large mouth to propel itself forward. You should vote for this mob because the oceans currently don't have that much content, and it would make it more exciting when traveling from island to island.
Just imagine what would happen if all these mobs were added to the game. How many different situations they could bring to Minecraft. Mobs like Moobloom, Ice Logger, Rascal, and Tough Golem will also be forgotten, and that makes me sad. Of course, this is not all that Mojangs can add to Minecraft, and perhaps all this can be added not only in 1.21, but also in 1.22, 1.23 and more. Thank you all for watching. If you liked my video, please subscribe and like. Thank you. Bye.
Overall, good video. A lot of like interesting thoughts in here, and a lot of things that will unfortunately never happen. All right, guys, we cut the recording on that. I'll have to upload that to the, it'll come here to the live channel when we upload it. Rip Rascal, you will be missed, even though I wanted it. I really wanted the little like Oscar the Grouch guy that would like look for dark areas. What was his name? I really liked him a lot. He was my vote. That was a good video. I enjoyed it. Hopefully you guys did too. Make sure to go check it out, or check the channel out for yourselves. The glare, yeah, I wanted the glare. Angry lettuce. Yeah, angry lettuce. Let me throw up. I need to go. Let me throw up. Let me put up the BRB screen. I just want to go check. I know we have like something that we're like running to do a little bit later, so I just want to like check up on that to make sure that I'm good on time. And I'll be right back, guys. What screen do I want to be on? Let's be on this one. All right. I do think we're going to start winding down a little bit because I need to. We need to get ready for my son's like locker thing at school. I need to help my wife get ready for a few things with that. Much better on Twitch TV. Cubes are not as good on YouTube. Yeah, I'm gonna figure out, like, that's one of the things I want to figure out here over the next, like, I don't know, I'll start thinking about it today. How I'm going to be handling channel points going forward. I might just be handling them the same, and then like multi-streaming to Twitch, so people know like, hey, like I can watch on Twitch and I get more channel points because Twitch works better. So we'll have to see exactly how we're gonna do that, but it's probably gonna be what we do. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the react. I want to do more of those, so make sure you're submitting those in the Discord channel. I want stuff like that. That's like, I like commenting on opinion based stuff. I don't like doing like like people to show like weird like Minecraft hacks that are just like fake videos where it's like modded crap and stuff. Like I don't want to mess with stuff like that. But the one we did today was fun. I did enjoy that. Always striving for better. Yeah, dude. I just want to make sure you guys always have fun in stream, and we have a good time. I do definitely owe you guys another Minecraft stream soon, so that way we can like we need to spend a little bit more time in game. Today didn't end up really being that, just 'cause I'm a little short on time. And honestly, like later in the evening, I don't think I'll get on Minecraft again. I may get on Diablo. We'll see. We'll rewatch that one. Awesome, dude. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I've earned 0 points in 34 minutes. Hold on. K-Stack said earning 0 points in 34 minutes. Let me scroll up and see. I'm looking back through chat, K-Stack, to see where you checked your points last. It doesn't give me like timestamps. Okay, you did cubes. It doesn't tell me how long ago it was. I don't think I have a way to see it. But I see you checked it here, and it was 7:15, and you just checked it again, and it's 7:15. Interesting. But like other people, wait. So are some people seeing that they are? You don't see the timestamps? No, because I have it pulled up in a different window. I don't have it pulled up in one Twitch. It's an integrated window in OBS. So are some people earning points? Like Thumbelina, you've been checking. So have your points gone up? Who can tell me their points have gone up on Twitch? Can I show the actual Twitch chat on stream? I mean, you guys see the Twitch chat and the YouTube chat over there. I need to have both when I show them. My points went up, mine. Okay. Like this, I don't understand. Like this is so frustrating. Let me see if I can get back in that chat with them real quick. I have an additional concern about channel points about loyalty points with Twitch this time. All right, I'll talk to him and see what they say. 'Cause I mean, I could definitely see where it's been redeemed. But like, yeah, like I don't understand. Like, why do some people's points go up and some people's don't? Where's Twitch at? See, I think on Twitch, I'm pretty sure it lets me. Oh, it still shouldn't matter. K-Stack, when you have like, do you have Twitch up as the active window? Did you have it up during that time or no? Okay. Because I don't know if that makes a difference or not. I know there's a way to do this. I can't find it though. Quick actions, no. Like if I go to this and I'll pull up chat. And I think if I'm in chat, I can do users in chat. Yeah, like if I do users in chat, your name shows up in the user list as it should. Preston, you know if your points have gone up? Nope, but I had to get out of it. Okay. All right, we're gonna find somebody to raid over to on YouTube. Doesn't look like we have anybody to raid out to. That's playing Minecraft right now, so I guess we will not be raiding out. I do appreciate everybody hanging out today. I will possibly see you later this evening. Does simulation distance affect the spawning rates of Iron Farm? Yes. No, but Iron Farms have their own distance. You have to be within, like, I think it's 64 blocks of the farm for it to work. It doesn't matter what the sim distance is. It may be a little bit less than that. Anyways, thanks for hanging out, everybody. I do appreciate it. We're gonna go ahead and call it for now, and maybe I will see you guys a little bit later. Goodbye.